Hi everybody, Emily here for Hip Kit Club, and I'm so happy to present this layout I created using the stunning April kit for the International or National Scrapbooking Day. I followed a sketch that I had designed a few days before that. It does help me to get creating if I know I'm going to be short for time. I do like to jot down a few shapes on paper and follow it and use it, as a sketch. I decided to go with some rosettes. I thought that would be a great way to use up some pattern paper, loads of it, without taking too much room on my layout, but also created some beautiful embellishments. So all I did is I cut out some differently sized strips, and then I scored them, as you can see, on my scoring board, and then I folded them up. So I haven't put you through the process of doing every single one of the rosettes. I'm just showing you how I did one, and then you'll see how I have decorated all of them. Once I've closed off the folded loop, I went on to punch some circles out of plain cardstock. Just use a cardstock that you're never gonna use, or some offcut, because that gets hidden. It's just a way to secure your rosette. And what I did is use my glue gun, flattened my rosette on top of it, held it a little bit to the time for it to dry, and that was it. It keeps in place. I then decided to use my Simple Stories brad. I used a little tiny dot of glue gun behind each brad to really make sure it would be staying there securely, and I placed them in the center of each one of my rosettes. So now that my rosettes are completed, it's time to start the actual layout. I used a few spraying of, little drops of Shimmer's paint that came with the March kit. And I went on to cut off a little bit of that Maggie Holmes paper to use as my background. I distressed the edges just to give it a bit of a more worn look. I did like the labels, and I thought it was a great way to use it unexpectedly and not as a cut apart sheet. I then used the washi tapes from Simple Stories, that again part of the April kit. I think it's part of the Pocket Life kit. And I went on to mount that Maggie Holmes paper onto the one-sided sticky foam pad. I thought I had cut it off a little bit too long, so I reduced the size of it by tearing a bit and crumbling some of it over corners. It just helps to fit it over the bit of washi tape. I very lightly distressed the edges of my photograph. It helps to make it all collate together on my layout, and mounted it again on double-sided sticky foam pad. Now it's time to play with the placement of all my rosettes. Same again, I did have a look at the layer drawing I had done priorly to just my layer sketch, and that helped me a lot to get started and to not feel overwhelmed. So that's one of the reasons why I like sketches too. It just helps you to get on with it when you know you're short for time and you want to create something, but you don't want to feel the stress of it. So I went on and placed everything, and then I went with it organically. I realized this one was too big for my layout. And then I'm playing with other embellishments such as the Maggie Holmes chipboards, Maggie Holmes stickers, and other little bits and pieces that I can place around my layout to make it all come together. I cut one of the strip from my rosette a little bit too wide beforehand and was left with that layer trim of paper. I decided to use it at the top of my layout because I felt there was too much of a white space at the top, and I felt that really helped to make it all work and to make it feel all cohesive. I loved adding those little finishing touches of clear stickers from the Maggie Holmes sticker book. I really think that he adds that little extra details that makes your layout come together. And there it is. That's my finished layout pretty much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy our wonderful hop. And I hope that you're going to have loads of fun this weekend with the National Scrapbooking Day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!